Welcome to Event Radio, covering local drag racing, stock car racing, motorcycles, go-karts. If it's got wheels and you can race it, you'll hear about it here. Event Radio is motorsports radio on steroids. Now, let's join your hosts, Spivvy Williams and Terrible T Guy.
All right, guys, welcome to the next edition of Event Radio. It is Bash 17 weekend, and we're making this one from the newest edition from the Motorsports Park. There is stuff going on here, buddy. They got bikes. They got Corvettes. They got autocross. They got the bikes on the big track, and you got motorcycles out there running 180 plus. This thing is a must-see. This is a must-do event. You got to come and watch these things get on the go. These bike riders are the bad boys on the block. They go through there dragging one knee through the corner. And, I mean, you watch them go through there, it is unbelievable. These guys fly through that thing. If you've ever seen any European road racing or anything like that and watch guys like Nicky Hayden and some of those boys, this is how they do it. This is where they hone their skills. They come to a facility like this, and they go out there and they play, and they have a big time. And these boys know how to get it done. They go through there flying, absolutely flying, and like I say, they actually use their knee to gauge how far the bike's laying over in the corners. You got every manufacturer represented here. You got Yamaha, Honda, all the guys here represented. The guys that are putting these things through their paces, they know what they're doing. They're bad boys on the block, and trust me, if you ever get the opportunity to come see these, you want to do it. We're going to go through here and try to meet some of these people. We're going to introduce you to them, and you're going to enjoy this show. This is going to be a good one. This one, I really wish you were here live and in person to see, because we're going to bring you some shown-up bad boys on motorcycles. They know what they're doing. So if you get a chance, make sure that you fill in the National Corvette Museum Motorsports Park on your schedule. You can get on that website and check out all the events that they have going on here, and it's pretty doggone cool. I think that this is going to be a good show, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Don't you go anywhere. We're going to jump at it with both feet and get you some bike racers. We'll be right back.
On the track or on the street, the number one brand in performance is Holley. Have you heard about the Ultra Street Avengers, Ultra Double Pumpers, Ultra HP, and Ultra Dominator carburetors? They're ultra light, ultra cool, and ultra fast. Holley carbs are the most powerful carbs money can buy with no further modifications. Holley, winning performance for over 100 years.
Okay, guys, we're back from the Motorsports Park and the bike races. These guys are the bad guys on the block. And my first guest, I couldn't help it. He's a Ducati rider, and of course I love Ducati bikes. I think they're the Ferrari of motorcycles. And what's really cool, his leathers, the right knee has got a big boy hole in it, and we know how that happened. What is your name, sir?
How you doing? Greg McDaniel.
Greg, and say, where are you from, bud?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
I know where that is. I used to run the U.S. Nationals there. I'm an old drag racer.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
How long have you been racing bikes?
About 6 years now.
Oh, that's fun. You got to be a little closer. You got to pretend like you like it.
Okay.
So you are the prez of a Ducati club?
I am the president of the local Indianapolis Ducati Club. We have about 160 members now, growing strong.
Well, they're the hot rod, buddy. They're the hot rod motorcycle out there. And I wasn't kidding on. I mean, I've been riding bikes since I'm an old guy, probably 60 years.
Yeah.
And there is nothing that sounds or runs or rides like a Ducati motorcycle.
It's got a deep grunt. Yes, it's got a lot of grunt, a lot of low end grunt. It's just been a fantastic
I wanted
ride.
a Dable, but I don't have the nerve. I know I'll get in trouble. My partner in this show, he's off playing motorcycle today. He's an ex-professional speedway guy, and he's fallen on ESPN probably more times than you've been around the track. So, but he's having fun today.
Good.
So, do you do a lot of track stuff?
We try and do about 12 track days a year.
Do you?
Yeah. Yep.
Most all your club members do that, or
no. But we it's growing. How about that? The interest in the sport is it's expanding every year. We add more of our riding members to actually come out and enjoy these track days, and it's just been a fantastic extension onto our sport.
What kind of speeds you run here?
Here about 145, 155 mile an hour.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
very, very respectable there. Yeah, it's funny. We have a mutual acquaintance, that a guy that's pretty good on motorcycles. One of Earl's pearls, I guess you would say, Mr. Nicky Hayden.
Yeah, we miss Nicky Hayden.
Yeah, Nicky's a good guy. Actually, in my den at home, Army Armstrong painted a painting of Nicky in a flat track bike, and Nicky signed it and Army signed it, and it was in the Motorcycle Hall of Fame. And I got that as a gift, and I thought that was pretty doggone nice. That's in my den, and so it's pretty slick. But we're good friends with Earl and Miss Rose and the whole family, Roger Lee and Tommy, and all of them, because they're just right up the road. Just old home folk. Let's put it that way.
Absolutely. We've done a lot of rides down into Kentucky and tried to pass a couple of the Hayden spots. And,
have you? Okay. Yeah. Or is that pass on some of the Hayden spots?
Maybe on.
There you go. There you go.
Fair enough.
They are well known in the area.
Yes,
Let's put
sir.
it that way. You like this track?
I do. It's it's thrown me for a couple of loops. I've had to rethink a couple of things today and relearn and recalibrate. But it's finally starting to click. And we're picking up some great speeds out there, so I've been very happy with the progress today.
Honestly, I know I'm supposed to say I love watching the Corvettes go on the track, but really...
two wheels.
Buddy. I mean, you guys get it on, and I like it, and the knee dragging and all that stuff is just where it's at. That's all I can tell you.
Fantastic. Thanks
Listen,
for having us.
You were in front of a fan with a cold drink and all that, and you were nice enough or gracious enough to let me disturb you.
Yes, sir. Now I'm sweating.
Well, that's all right. I'm going to work on that for you. Anyway, we appreciate you taking a couple of minutes to be on Event Radio, and best of luck to you, and mainly be safe out there. That's the killer deal.
You got it.
And have fun, and thank you for coming to Bowling Green.
Well, thanks for having us, Bowling Green, and all the people. They've been great, and we'll be back.
Well, that's a promise.
All
right, guys. Thank you for being on Event Radio. Guys, we're at the Corvette Motorsports Park. I always say museum. I shouldn't do that. But we're at the Motorsports Park, and my neighbor Mitch will kill me if I don't say it right. We'll be right back.
Quick Fuel Technology, the innovators in fuel systems, introduces the latest in high-temperature coating technology for select street and performance carburetors. QFT's new Black Diamond series features a unique satin black Teflon coating that provides award-winning good looks and lasting durability. The Black Diamond series is impact-resistant, repels all underhood chemicals, and reduces fuel temperature by 6% for improved performance. The Black Diamond series by Quick Fuel, the ultimate in form and function.
All right, guys, we are back from the National Corvette Museum Motorsports Park, and leave it to the old fat guy here. You can go anywhere you want with motorcycles. The first thing you always see are pretty girls. They always follow the motorcycles. Then you wind up meeting one that is a bad mammer jammer as far as riding it. This lady puts it through there. Miss Stacy
Michelle.
How long you been riding a scooter, babe?
I got my first street bike in 2011.
Okay.
And got on the track in 2014.
Okay.
After one track day, I decided I needed a race.
Well, I can understand that.
So I decided to get my racing license.
Yeah.
And last year I was the C Superbike regional champ.
Good. There
Girls
you go.
And boys.
There you go. Hey, listen, something that a lot of people don't know. And I see you're from Tennessee. Okay.
Nashville,
Music City, USA. But a lot of people around racing don't realize that a lady's reflexes are twice as fast as a man's. That is a fact.
Is that a fact?
That is a fact, my dear. And so the girls tend to, when they apply themselves, they tend to do really well at motorsports, because motorsports are all about hand-eye coordination, all about reacting to situations. And it comes more natural for you than a guy.
Well, that's fair.
Well, that's the way it is.
I kind of felt like I was just smoother than the guys. Guys want to
Well,
chop
we'll talk
on it
about
so
it,
hard.
whatever. You know, you get them looking at you, and they're too busy looking at you, and then you run off and leave them. So, is it fun to you?
Oh, my goodness. I love it.
Do
Nothing
you?
better.
You like it?
Absolutely.
How many tracks other than here have you been to?
Oh, boy. New Orleans, Florida, Alabama.
Barber for sure.
Barber, Little Tally. Goodness. Here, Bowling Green. This is my favorite track.
Well, yeah, it's a pretty nice digs here. I mean,
It's really fun.
They built a nice facility here. And the thing about it, there are corners in this place that are patterned after every good road course in the world.
Absolutely. It's
And
a
so
perfect mix.
Yeah, it gets you to play a little bit and learn. Any sponsors you want to talk about?
Oh, heck yes.
Oh, please do.
My local sponsors in Nashville, I've got Mr. Speed Coatings. He does
Okay.
my powder coating. Bad mamma jamma. He is
Okay.
fantastic. And then Twisted Concepts. They've wrapped my bikes and my trailer for me, make me look good.
Sure. Well, you look good to start with. That ain't got nothing to do with it.
GP Motor Sales. They're actually out of Kentucky.
Okay.
They're a dealership.
That's good.
Buy and sell bikes.
Great. Yeah.
Have all kinds of gear, helmets,
Okay.
gloves, all of it.
Well,
They've
that's
been
good. You
fantastic
got
to
it.
me.
Can't have one without the other.
Absolutely.
So bike wise, I didn't notice the brand. What is it?
It's a Yamaha.
Okay. That's
Best
good.
one out there.
Okay, I'll agree with you. I think so. You know, I mean, the Japanese bikes are really hard to beat. You know, they're dependable. They're quick, easy to fix, and so yeah. I mean, why not? You
Yeah,
know?
absolutely. Yamaha's been on the top for a little bit now.
Have they?
They've got a strong motor.
Has it ever scared you?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
About every lap out.
Okay. All
At
right.
some point.
Well, yeah, I know that. I don't mean. Well, let's back up. Let's don't say scared, but let's say got your attention. Is that a fair statement?
There's a couple times, especially in racing when you have to make those close passes
Yeah.
that, there's not much room there and you just got to kind of commit and go for it. Those
Has
will wake
it
you up.
ever reached out and bit you?
I've wrecked a couple times.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay, scare you?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I know I have to get right back on or I won't ever get back on if I wait
Right,
too long.
Right,
So,
right. Well, with all the leathers and all that stuff, it's you're the odds are in your favor unless
absolutely.
of course, the helmets are wonderful that nowadays, and that's the part you really have to take care of. 'Cause that's the only part that really can't be fixed. You know,
Yeah.
The rest of it they can pretty much
For the
fix.
most part.
Yeah, they can fix
Getting
the most
close.
of it. Well, whatever. But you can't fix that head, darling.
I'm not sure it's fixed right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to say that, but I didn't want to say that with you riding. No, I'm just playing. No, it's we think it's really cool that the females get involved in the motorsports. We do everything on Event Radio with wheels, and we run across girls from everywhere that start out as fun and wind up being the top of the game.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what it's about.
You got to prove it. You got to prove to others that.
I think that you want to make the guys take notice anyway, because you probably get a hard time. They give you a hard time just because you are a girl,
Absolutely.
and then you go out and spank them right hard, and then they say, "Whoa, wait a minute, we better be a little nicer here."
There's a reason my bike is so pink.
Is
I
there?
want them to really know that a girl is passing them.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like it. And another thing, guys, if you want to get involved in sponsoring this little lady, she not only can walk the walk, but she can talk the talk. So she was very good talking to us. We had to sweet talk her into.
Oh, you did have to pull my leg
Yeah,
a little
we're
bit
good
there.
at that, though, honey. We're good at that. But thank you for taking a few minutes and being on Event Radio. We appreciate that more than you know, and we got to introduce you to a bunch more fans. So now you'll have a bunch, you know.
Absolutely.
Have a big fan base. So
I
you're
really
going to go out there.
appreciate
You're going to go out there and drag a need today, or
2 or 3.
2 or 3 more.
Yeah, let's go.
We'll have to watch.
I think you should.
I think I should too.
I might even put a show on for you.
Well, don't
if
do
I know
anything
you're watching.
Don't do anything special for me. Miss Stacy, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
We had fun. Guys, we're at the Motorsports Park Corvette Museum, Bash 17. You're on Event Radio. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
On the track or on the street, the #1 brand in performance is Hawley. Have you heard about the Ultra Street Avengers, Ultra Double Pumpers, Ultra HP, and Ultra Dominator carburetors? They're ultra light, ultra cool, and ultra fast. Holley carbs are the most powerful carbs money can buy with no further modifications. Holley, winning performance for over 100 years.
All right, guys, we are back from Bash 17. And honest to goodness, every Corvette's cool. They're all pretty. They all are really cool, but every once in a while, one just jumps out at you and says, man, I'm the bad guy on the block. And we have the one with us and the lady that owns it, and it just happens to be the coolest metal flake pink that you have ever laid your eyes on. What's your name, ma'am?
My name's Tina Thompson.
Miss Thompson, where are you from?
I'm from Guthrie, Kentucky.
Where is that?
It's about 40 miles southwest of here.
That's not too bad.
Now we're about 15 miles north of Clarksville, Tennessee, whichever one you
that's
want.
sort of in the program a little bit.
Just a little.
Tell me about the pink car.
Well, actually, she's the second one.
Okay.
But we finished her 2 days ago. She is for breast cancer awareness.
Okay.
And my husband painted her for me.
Well, I'm telling you, first class job, first class reason to have it.
Thank you.
We're very much into promoting anything that will bite cancer in the butt. We don't like it.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, we hate it, if you want to know the truth.
That's true.
And how's it going to work? Tell me what goes on.
How does what are you?
Well, breast cancer.
Okay. Well, what happened is I'm not a survivor, but I have two aunts that while we were doing the first one came down with breast cancer, and I put the plates on it for them. And any woman that's ever had breast cancer or will get breast cancer, the cars are for them. The first one's been in several videos, and I take her to any car show or anything that's for the cause.
There you go. There you go. And so I presume they can come and take pictures with it and all that kind of stuff.
Anytime.
Can they do donations of some kind? How do we do that?
That you will have to donate to your local.
But that's the way we get it done.
Yes, that's the way you get it done.
So this is a promotional tool pretty much to bring awareness.
It is.
To the breast cancer problem that we
is.
have, that we all have to deal with.
Yes.
And man, it's a gorgeous car. I love the color.
But it's also for fun.
Oh, you got to have a little fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a good-looking girl and a good-looking car, what are you supposed to have?
That's right.
That's
right.
Corvettes and pretty girls go together.
We like to go speeding, too.
Well, that's all right. No, I all kidding aside, I do. I love it. I think it's great.
Thank you very much.
And I commend you for doing what you're doing and why you're doing it.
Thank you.
A lot of these guys have these things for their own pleasure. Mm-hmm. And you figured out how to have pleasure out of it and do some good, too. Now, what in the world is wrong with that?
Nothing, I hope.
Nah, there ain't nothing wrong with it. I like it.
Yeah.
Well, I had to sweet talk you into spending a couple of minutes with me to be on event radio. But we come out, we do the bash every year.
Okay.
And we try to meet the coolest people, and now you're one of them.
Well, thank you.
See, I'm not a bad guy.
No, I don't think you're too bad.
Nah, you know what? I know what sweet tea and country ham is.
There you go. But I don't drink sweet tea.
You don't drink sweet tea?
Oh,
Why?
No, I drink unsweet tea.
Why do you do that?
Because I think sweet tea's nasty.
Oh, no, surely not. Surely not. A little sugar's good for you. Oh, please, come on, lady. You'd be surprised the people I talk to from the north and the west coast that don't even have a clue what sweet tea is.
Oh, it's gross.
Oh, you're a.
I am a Southern lady, but I don't like
telling
sweet
you.
tea.
See, now I always had faith in anybody that was closer enough south than from Smiths Grove, and here I got a lady that. Do you like country ham?
I love country ham.
Well, you got a part of it going on.
There you go.
That's all right. We can go away from the sweet tea with you being where you like country ham at least.
There you go.
Well, listen, I guarantee you're the star of Guthrie, Kentucky.
Well, thank you.
They know where you are. You can't hide from them down
no,
there in that
I
car.
can't hide from them.
And you got a pink Corvette hat? Mm-hmm. Ooh, I like it.
Oh, I got the whole pink outfit.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Well, all you need is a license plate that says Tickle Pink.
Yeah, well, mine says Pink Z, so.
Oh, okay. All right.
And my first one says Pink Ice.
All right. There you go.
So,
there you go.
Yeah.
Well, listen, lady, thank you for taking a few minutes to be on Event Radio. We really appreciate you taking the time and you getting out of the car and being with us.
You're very welcome.
We're having a ton of fun, guys, from Bash 17. And it's real cool to go through here and see all these cars. There is a sea of Corvettes here. No matter what color you like, no matter what style you like, no matter what year you like, there's probably one of those here, but there's only one pink one. And
Exactly.
that's the one we brought you. Thank you, lady.
Thank you.
Guys, you're on Event Radio. We're at Bash 17 Corvette Museum. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Quick Fuel Technology, the innovators in fuel systems, introduces the latest in high-temperature coating technology for select street and performance carburetors. QFT's new Black Diamond series features a unique satin black Teflon coating that provides award-winning good looks and lasting durability. The Black Diamond series is impact-resistant, repels all underhood chemicals, and reduces fuel temperature by 6% for improved performance. The Black Diamond series by Quick Fuel, the ultimate in form and function.
All right, guys, we are back from the Motorsports Park Corvette Bash 17, and we've got a gentleman that's joined us from Little Rock, Arkansas. Been there many times.
Thank you.
Didn't get a ticket, which was really good for me.
You're lucky.
I am very lucky. And you came just strictly for the Bash, or tell me what's going on?
We came for the Bash. Last week we had our Corvette show, a 3-day show down in Hot Springs.
Okay.
And we met a bunch of the vendors and Mr. Cooksey and some other folks that visited. And we told them we were going to come up this weekend for
So
the
Will
Bash.
came down there, right?
Yeah, Will came down. This is the second time he's come down.
He's cool.
Yeah, very good guy. Very good guy.
I'll tell you a story about him.
Go ahead.
You know how big a guy he is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Will is a drag racer,
Right.
and he loves drag racing. And he had a Super Comp Corvette. He still has it. And he took it to a guy named Bob Taylor, the guy that paints all our stuff and everything, to have the paint work done on it. And Bob said, surely this man can't get in this car. But they have actually lowered the floor in this car where Will can get in it.
Wow.
And he drives the wheels off that thing.
Really?
I mean, yeah, he's really cool. He's cool. So are you having fun?
This is my second time at the Bash, and I brought up 2 new members in the club.
Okay.
And we had 4 cars come up. We had a blast. We left at 4 o'clock this morning.
Okay.
Got here about 10:45. We've had a blast seeing all the different Corvettes and all the 2018 models, and visiting some old friends.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's a cool thing about Corvettes. You meet so many people from all over the world.
Yes,
you know.
Yes, you do. Friends for life.
What do you think about the Motorsports Park?
I love it. I was here when it opened in 2014, and to come back now and see the paddock and all the buildings and the track in action, even though it's got motorcycles on it today, the autocross is behind it going on. It's a great setup.
The motorcycle guys put on a good show.
Oh,
buddy.
yes, they do.
The knee dragon is that's what that was designed for, is to go fast.
Yes.
And we talked to one of the Ducati boys that's running about 180 out there.
Good grief.
And so he's having fun. Of course, it was funny. His leathers are all tore on the knees where he's dragging them.
Yeah,
So do you autocross your car or what?
I have autocrossed it. I'll be autocrossing it in June at Blytheville, Arkansas,
Okay.
with the Arkansas SCCA Club.
Okay. All right.
I've dragged it. I've autocrossed it. Of course, triple speed runs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's what they're made for.
I think that's one of the things I really like. So many of the Corvette guys spend all their time waxing it.
Yeah.
And to get one out and use it, my friend, that's what they're for.
Well, one thing we do in our club with our new members is we want to teach them the technical aspects of the car.
Sure.
You can always wash it and shine it and wax it.
Sure.
But to get out there and know how to do an evasive maneuver if something's in the road and not kill yourself or hurt someone else,
Right.
That's the most important thing about owning that car.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
enjoying
and
it.
having fun with
And
it.
enjoying it, yes.
That's right. It's made to have fun with, and that's so many of them come out of here, and they do.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, my friend, I'm glad to have you in Bowling Green. I'm glad that Holly is one of our sponsors, and I'm glad that you like what they have done, because all this whole area here was fronted by Holly.
That's good.
And
They make some
so
good products.
think about that next time you need something for your hot rod.
Yes, sir.
At least Holly.com and say, hey, we were out there and we talked to your guys on the radio, and we're having fun.
Yes.
Well, listen, my friend, thank you for being here. Thank you
for
for
having me.
taking a couple of minutes and being on Event Radio.
Not a problem.
And we hope you have a good time.
I hope so, too.
If I ever get in Little Rock, I'm going to call you in case I get a ticket.
Sure.
I actually got in a drag race from Fort Smith to Little Rock with a guy in a black Kenworth one night, and we're going way too fast towing a race car trailer. And he still outran me. So it was
Some good hills on 40.
Oh, boy, I'm telling
40
you,
West has got some good hills.
we had fun.
Yeah.
Listen, my friend, thank you for being on
Thank you.
Event Radio.
Thanks for having me.
Guys, we're at the Motorsports Park, National Corvette Museum, Bash 17, You're on Event Radio, and we're just having too much fun. The fun police are not far behind. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back with another one of the members of the Little Rock Corvette Club. And what is your name, sir?
My name is Bernard, sir.
Boy, this sir deal. Just because you guys are retired military, gosh, give me a break.
I try.
How long were you in, sir?
24 years.
Well, you figured out you liked it.
Yes, sir. Well, that my Vietnam vet uncles told me to stay in.
There you go. First of all, before we do anything else, for you and every member of your group, we want to thank you for your service on behalf of Event Radio. You guys enable us. You guys write a blank check for payable with your life if necessary,
yes, sir,
so that every one of these racers can be here,
yes, sir,
so that they can come out and play, so you can buy a Corvette and play with it. And if they don't appreciate you for that, shame on them. They need to be put under a rock somewhere.
Yes, sir.
And we appreciate our military more than anybody you know. We have been very fortunate that I was in it. Terry was not. I did not have to go to Vietnam, but I went through all the training.
Yes, sir.
And I didn't like it. I don't mind telling you, but I was ready to go if I had to. And luckily, I was a decent mechanic, and I was a turret mechanic on a tank, and then got switched off. Now, how you get switched off from a tank to a Huey and wind up being a mechanic on one of them, it was their MOS sort of got a glitch somewhere.
Yes, sir.
What'd you retire rank, sir?
E7, Master Sergeant.
Master Sergeant.
Yes,
That's
sir.
cool. I got a buddy. It's a gunny.
Gunny? Okay.
Marine gunny.
Cool.
And he is a one bad man, and as nice a guy as you ever wanted to meet. He actually now is working with the city court system for youth that sort of gets out of line.
Okay.
And I asked him, I said, Dennis, I said, what do you do? He said, well, I just have to explain it to him. And he said, after I explain it to him, we get along pretty good.
Oh, yeah. The military way, right?
Yeah. But thank you for coming up here. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you for making. You guys are the ones. You're the guest here today, having fun. But you guys are the ones that really made all this possible.
Yes, sir. Glad to do it.
You know, and you can't be thanked enough, in my opinion.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Guys, if you ever go to Little Rock, Arkansas, trust me, these boys will keep you safe. There ain't no doubt.
Sir, we will.
And they might take you to Fat Bottom Cupcake Company that's in Hot Springs, because my kid tells me that's the best cupcakes in the world.
Yes,
I don't
sir,
know.
it is. This will be a pleasure.
There you go. Guys, you're on Event Radio. We're having just too much fun from the Bash 17 Corvette Museum and Corvette Motorsports Park. You're on Event Radio. We'll be right back.
Quick Fuel Technology, the innovators in fuel systems, introduces the latest in high-temperature coating technology for select street and performance carburetors. QFT's new Black Diamond series features a unique satin black Teflon coating that provides award-winning good looks and lasting durability. The Black Diamond series is impact-resistant, repels all underhood chemicals, and reduces fuel temperature by 6% for improved performance. The Black Diamond series by Quick Fuel, the ultimate in form and function.
All right, guys, welcome back to Event Radio. We are at the autocross section of Bash 17, and I got to find my favorite car in the place, and it is a hot rod, and this gentleman that is going to be our guest knows how to put it through there, too. There's no question. Put on quite a show for these people. Mr. Jack Alexander, how are you, sir?
I'm fine, sir.
Where are you from?
Medina, Ohio.
Well, that's not very far. It's just right up the road.
Just up the road.
Yeah, just a little short jaunt. I noticed you got Dare logos on the car.
It's a Dare car.
It is a Dare car.
Yes.
Which is really cool. The young people pay a lot of attention. And the racers are pretty neat as far as showing them an alternative to what they might be doing otherwise.
Yeah, we take it to high schools and junior high schools and show them the car along with the two police Corvettes that we have in Medina County. Really?
Well, we're heavily involved in the one here. And Mr. Joe Jacob, or Captain Joe Jacob, I guess you would say, he has the Corvette car that's done out of the museum or out of the plant, and it's a pretty neat deal. How long have you been doing the autocross thing?
I've been doing the autocrossing since 1972.
You got it figured out, my friend,
Yeah.
because you put it through there. Now there's no doubt about it.
Well, this is an NCCC Group 2 car.
Okay.
Which means that I have to use nothing but Chevrolet parts from 1969 to 1981. I
Really?
can mix any of the parts as long as they are Chevrolet parts.
So you can't do aftermarket. Got to be Chevy stuff.
It's all Chevy.
Wow.
This car is made to the NCCC book to the letter.
Okay.
It's a prepared Group 2 car.
Okay.
And it's a lot of fun.
Do you track it also? Or?
Yes.
So it's got to be a rush out there.
Yeah, we put door panels in the thing when we track it, for a little safety.
Oh yeah, I would think so. It's got to be a rush doing the autocross.
It is. It's I have a 2016 Z06 Z07 package. It's a very fast car, but it does not have the personality this old car has.
Oh no, this is a hot rod, buddy.
Yeah,
this
it
is. When you say Corvette, this is what you think of.
It sounds like a Corvette.
Well, yeah, and I mean it's loud and it's good looking and it's fast and it does everything that made Corvette a Corvette.
Agreed.
So many of the new ones, they're wax holders. And I hate to put it that way, but they are. And this is what a Corvette's for.
Yes.
What you're doing is what a Corvette was engineered and built to do, and I think it's fabulous. I think it's neat.
Well, I ordered the car in 1978, and it's never done anything but autocross and road track since then.
Cool. That's wonderful. Well, I won't bother you because I got you out of it right the minute you got off the track. And you're sitting here with sweat dripping off your eyes, and you had me sweating watching you because it was quite a show, my friend. You not only talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Thanks, sir.
And it's quite entertaining to watch you.
All right, sir.
Thank you for being on Event Radio.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, we're here at the autocross section of the Bash 17, and we're just having a blast. And don't go anywhere. You're on Event Radio. We'll be right back. Well, guys, what a day. Boy, I tell you what, the Motorsports Park is absolutely a blast. These guys on the bikes, you can hear them in the background. They are still running. They absolutely fly. I've watched some cars go on there, and I don't know that they're near as impressive as watching the knee draggers, watching the bikes roll through there as fast as they do. They come down this straightaway, got to be running 150, 160, and I mean just flat, throw it to it, lean over, let the knee drag, and, man, here we go. This is exciting. This is fun. If you're ever in Bowling Green when the track day is going on and they have the bikes at the Motorsports Park Museum, make sure you come over here and check it out. The facility that Holly has built here is second to none. The tower, the gift shop, everything, the paddock area with the garages that you can rent. This is really a first-class facility, and we are very lucky to have it in Bowling Green. As always, we never end our show without thanking our sponsors. They're right up there with breathing to us. The great guys at Holly, of course, the guys that brought you all the tower and all the good stuff at the Motorsports Park, continually buying new brands to strengthen their place in the marketplace. MSD, Holly, Lenati, Earls. I mean, the hits just keep on coming. So make sure that you call Holly.com or go on Holly.com. Call their tech people. Anything you need for your hot rod, those guys know what's going on. They're very knowledgeable, and they will make you get it right the first time where you don't have to worry about it. The great guys at Quick Fuel Technologies, I don't care how fast your race car is, Quick Fuel can make it faster. That's just what they do. The best race carburetor people on the planet as of right now. There may be some in the works, I don't know. But I know that Quick Fuel is really on their game, and we are honored that they would be with us on Event Radio. The great guys at Beach Bend Park, Beach Bend Raceway, Beach Bend Splash Lagoon, with 26 multi-day events coming off this year, and Event Radio is going to try to be at each and every one of them to bring you the happenings of what's going on, and we're going to bust our rear to make you just sick as you can be that you didn't come here and spend your time with us here at Beach Bend Park, Beach Bend Raceway, and Beach Bend Splash Lagoon. Last but not least, our buddy, Mr. Jimmy B., GearheadGazette.com. Every cool event that goes on anywhere in the Mid-South, Jimmy B covers it. Jimmy B tells you who, what, when, and where that it's going on. So make sure that you get on GearheadGazette.com. Check it out. If you see him at an event, you know it's a bad mammer jammer because he only goes to the best. On behalf of everybody on T and myself at Event Radio, we thank you for taking the time to listen to us. You have pushed our numbers beyond belief to us. We never dreamed they would be as high as they are. But thank you for listening. You're the one that did it. We didn't. And we appreciate it more than you know. As we always say, if you enjoyed what you listened to, please tell a friend or two. But if you didn't, daggone, keep that to yourself. Guys, we're having fun. We want you to join us, and we'll talk again.
You've been listening to Event Radio, covering local drag racing, stock car racing, motorcycles, go-karts. If it's got wheels and you can race it, you heard about it here. Event Radio is motorsports radio on steroids. Join us next time with your hosts, Spivey Williams and Terrible T Guy.